Welcome to our exploration of a fascinating philosophical puzzle, the problem of induction. This video is for anyone curious about the foundational assumptions we make in everyday life and in science. By the end, you'll gain a deeper understanding of why drawing conclusions from past experiences isn't as straightforward as it seems, challenging your perspectives on knowledge and certainty. At its heart, the problem of induction questions the logical validity of drawing general conclusions from specific observations. We do this all the time, but is it truly justified? Induction is a type of reasoning that moves from specific observations to broader generalizations. For example, if every swan you've ever seen is white, you might conclude that all swans are white. The problem arises because no matter how many specific instances we observe, we can never logically guarantee that the next instance will follow the same pattern. The future doesn't necessarily resemble the past. The Scottish philosopher David Hume famously articulated the problem of induction in the 18th century, arguing that our belief in cause and effect and the regularity of nature is based on habit, not reason. Hume observed that we infer cause and effect relationships from repeated experience. We see event A consistently followed by event B, so we conclude A causes B. But this inference isn't logically necessary. According to Hume, our belief that the sun will rise tomorrow is based on the past, not on a rational demonstration. We have no logical proof that nature will continue to behave as it has. Central to the problem is the principle of the uniformity of nature, the assumption that the fundamental laws of nature are constant across time and space. This principle underpins all inductive reasoning. We assume that because gravity worked yesterday, it will work tomorrow. But how can we justify this assumption without resorting to circular reasoning? To justify induction, we often appeal to past successes of induction. But this is circular reasoning. It uses induction to justify induction itself. Philosophers have proposed various solutions and criticisms to Hume's problem, trying to provide a stronger foundation for inductive reasoning. Karl Popper argued that science doesn't rely on induction to prove theories, but rather on deduction to falsify them. A theory is scientific if it can be tested and potentially proven false. Others argue for a pragmatic justification. While induction may not be logically certain, it's the most effective way we have to navigate the world and make predictions. The problem of induction remains a cornerstone debate in the philosophy of science, highlighting the limits of our knowledge and the assumptions inherent in scientific inquiry. In essence, the problem asks, how can we rationally justify our beliefs about the future, given that all our evidence comes from the past? Understanding the problem of induction helps us appreciate the tentative nature of scientific knowledge and the ongoing quest for robust methodologies in scientific discovery. Thank you for watching.